Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we are doing the betting on round 3 of the round of 32. So this is the last round of 32, and next week we will be having, I think it's next week we'll be having top 16. So that will be quite interesting. Usually week 3 is the worst week of all. You can pretty much always see who is gonna win in most cases, because everyone has already played against each other except for one last match. So you can basically compare the two matches, how did they do against each other, and if one lost twice already and the other one was none and won twice, then it's kind of clear, right? So those matches usually have like a 1 to 20 ratio bet. They are not interesting for us because we already know who's gonna win, basically. And that's why in this clip you see a lot of one bets with one coin, and they are just not interesting matches, either too risky. This was from last week, by the way, round 1, round 2. You see a lot of green, we won a lot. You see devil, we lost a bet, it was stupid, but hey, you can't always win. That was our first loss ever in my entire Osiris League program in betting. I haven't lost, made not profit. I always made profit for the last 2 years. Never lost coins. But yeah, that was the first time. It's gonna be first time. But this week we're gonna recover from that, I'm pretty sure. As you can see, we see some bets in here. 435 on 1EE8 against 60MX will be interesting. We will be covering our bets later as well. DQ39, interesting bet, and KLT 2000. So let's get into them. First, we'll get we'll take a look at some interesting matches. TRT versus R90L. If you look at the score, R90L did a little bit better against Evox, like a lot better. So maybe R90L is a nice bet, but they both have lost, so they've probably lost motivation, and you don't know who's gonna show up or not. And this is always risky. If both teams lost 2 matches, you don't know who's gonna show up. But the blue side was really interesting there, or like the red betting side. Mimi versus CN21. Mimi has a lot of power. That doesn't say anything. So you can bet on CN21. It's pretty interesting to see. They made it a lot closer to 93L already, so I guess CN21 has a decent chance. Power says nothing in Osiris League, basically. Only for like maybe 6GT is an exception and some other alliances, but most of the time power is not big deal. If it's like above 3 million, you're good, or 3 billion. UO13 versus ASD. ASD, if you look at the matches, played pretty well against 69p, while the other one didn't. So hey, you can bet on ASD. But both teams lost again, so you don't know who's gonna show up full power or not. CK/2 versus 3G13. Well, same, pretty much the same here. But this is a safe bet, by the way. This is pretty safe. 3G13 is probably gonna win because CK/2, they lost to B21S while the other party won by like a mile. So that's a pretty safe bet there. Then we have another pretty safe bet, A43 versus 15MB. But here we got the same issue. We don't know who's gonna show up. If A43 is showing up big time, then they're probably gonna win because, well, look at the scores, right? It's pretty clear. 28 and 23,000 versus like 9k. Okay, here are our bets. Evox is the first bet. And yeah, 75DC is probably becoming a champion. They have a high chance of becoming champion in their league. But Evox, well, if you look at the matches, 60 and 65k versus 66 and 84k, they are not that far off. And Evox have beaten 90LL, which is not a weak alliance, it's a pretty strong team. So hey, maybe this is an interesting match. We just bet 200. If we lose, we only lose 100. If we win, we get 4,000 coins. So hey, It's 75 DC probably gonna win, but hey, we can just do it, okay? KLT versus 16A. This is pretty safe because KLT like 24k, 26k, while the other party 1.7k, 8k. So KLT was so much closer to winning the other matches, so they were probably much stronger. They're stronger in power as well, so this is pretty safe if they show up. If they don't show up, then that's the reason why they lost. DQ39, this is interesting. They are at the end of KVK. So Sunday, when the Osiris League match starts, they will get the troops back. And that will have like a huge influence on their arc gameplay as well. So SY29, everyone is betting on them, but DQ39, if you look at history, I think they were in the finals last round. So I asked him, the leader, is troops return before Osiris League match? And he says, yep. And how confident are you in your match? 99%. Troops return will help, right? Well, yeah, I think that will help him. But 99%, he's pretty sure. So I said I'm making betting videos, which became quite popular. So if you have some insights or reason why this match is going to be DQ39 victory, let me know. And then he said, I told my team to win or eat, well, fill it in. That's quite funny. So I hope they are winning. Would be like 300% profit there. Further, we have one EE8, and they were in the same KVK as DQ39, so they will get their troops back as well. And historically, they are one of the strongest alliances in game as well. Probably did they reach the finals instead? Was it one EE8 or DQ39? I don't know, one of them. Yeah, I think, yeah, it was one EE8. They were in the finals last season. And you can see here, they've won both matches. And, well, I think if you look at the score, like LX17 versus 1EE8 versus 24k, 36k, 12k difference on the right side versus 21k on the left side. Now, Devil versus 1EE8 was a lot closer, but this is the reason. 1EE8 wasn't KVK at that time, so they had like reduced troops. Same against LX17. 60MX is an off season, so they have like time to prepare. They're becoming stronger every single match because it's quite a new team. But 1EE8 might be able to pull this off. But we all know 60MX is cursed on my channel, so we really don't know. So this was, I think these were the bets for today. And, well, just follow them, just rewind the video if you need to pause it and copy the bets. And I hope we make a lot of coins. We see you in the next one. Oh, and don't forget to join the Discord. It will be in the comments down below. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye.